Well, that's our evening chore that I can never seem to get ahead of. That is our boiler wood. All of this stuff gets split up by hand. I come out here every evening to get a little bit done here. We are almost caught up for a little bit until the next time we go out and gather a little bit of wood. We'll bring back another full truckload, and the process just keeps going on and on. This stuff has been selling out throughout this summertime. Well, we sold out our huge pile this summer. It is still selling pretty much where that tarp is. It seems like every time I get it roughly out to here, we get a bunch of orders that come in and they just pretty much clear this all out. So it's been kind of just never ending this past roughly about 2 weeks. Not complaining by any means. I'm happy that it's still selling. I just didn't think people would still be coming into our yard after the firewood season and still gathering the stuff. But people have been loving it, especially the locals. And even a couple people that are from Red Deer it's about a half hour, 45-minute drive away, and they be coming out here just for this stuff. Personally, they love it. Been good stuff for apparently their wood burners and stuff. So, like I said, it's just been a bit of hectic evenings just trying to keep up with this stuff. But like I said, we got a little bit here. I'm probably going to bang this off here while we still have a little bit of sun this evening. But we're going to do a little bit of a yard walk around and just kind of show you guys a little bit of our stockpile. More kind of bit for preference for our personal preference for myself. It's just something I can look back on as we grow. But I'm gonna take you guys a walk around our yard here and show you guys what's up. All right, so here's our boiler wood. Like I said, we have most of it tarped off here, and it's just been this little bit that has been off and on. Every now and then they take it right into the tarp, but we keep on building it out. We are planning on taking this thing pretty much all the way down, almost down to the fence line there. Probably right around that log that's just on the ground. Just so we have a little bit of room up there for processor wood next year. But we're gonna have this boiler wood kind of go all the way out there. Almost doubling what we had last year for this stuff. It sold out so well. And all that stuff was pretty much all yard pickup, so no delivery fees at all. It was just all coming into the yard. But turn you guys around. Our winter sales have been still going crazy. We sold out everything out the front there. Now we're working on the back here. We had a pretty nice mountain here of wood, hence all the tarps that are all ripped off. We probably got about another cord or two left in here, two kind of being on the nice side. But that stuff has been selling out quickly if need be. Like I said, we are all sold out of our all nicely 16-inch cut stuff. The stuff that we throw through our processor. That was all of our contest wood. That's all gone here. We still got, though, all of this stuff inside, which is staying nice and dry. We probably got roughly about 15 cords all in this area here. Don't want to touch into this too much. I'm never turning down any sales, of course. So if we have to get into that was supposed to be for next year. Probably going to be busting into this for this winter time, just because we had one massive snowfall. Everyone went crazy a little bit, and now look at it. Oh, it is plus 12 out here today. All the snow left. Well, most of it. We got a little bit on our logs here, but with the nice weather, people have been kind of slowing down on the sales, and then usually as soon as the temperatures drop again, people go crazy for the wood. So interesting to see how this winter is going to play out in all. But I'm going to turn you guys around here. We're just in our back field. This is the back of our wood deck that we are starting. It is coming along pretty decent here. We have, I'm not even too sure. I got to do the math one of these days. But most of these logs, 10 feet long, plus a little bit for these longer guys. And I'm going to be building this thing out another 20 feet. And then the whole row will be about 100 feet long, stacked up. Well, probably a little over 6 feet. Nice pile of clean, dry dead stand. And we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 loads we still got to get stacked up here. So we're gonna be taking it right out to roughly around here. Just behind here, we got the neighbors' cows, all taking advantage of all this nice grass out here, saving on the farmers' feed, because when there's no snow, they don't have to really bust into the hay bales. Once this all gets covered, they have to bring out hay bales, and well, that's when it starts costing them money to feed these guys. So neighbors got them all over here, and they're just feeding all this grass out here. Had somebody just stop off at our yard, but then speed away. Not sure what that was about. But we still got our pile of branches out there from doing all our tree jobs this summer. We have to get that thing lit up here once we get some snow. We're probably gonna need a good foot of snow at least before we get that lit up, just because with all this grass here, we don't want to start a massive grass fire, and I just don't got the equipment to kind of keep a fire like that contained. So we're gonna wait till we got about a foot around, maybe make a little bit of a border around it, and then set fire to that big pile back there. Evening burn, of course, so we can do some good video footage. But pretty much once we get this thing all down to their 20-foot length, or 100-foot length for this row, we are going to be starting up another row probably right around there, just so that we have enough room for our processor and our truck and trailer to go in between each row. So then we're going to start another row right here, and hopefully we can get that one built out to roughly about 100 feet out here before we start on our next season of firewood, which usually fires up around March to April. Latest time would be May, but hopefully we can get a nice stockpile here just before next year. The yard over there has never looked as well as it has. Well, none of this has been like this. As we have never been to this stage before, but we're going into next year's pretty well so far, at least. But we're probably going to wrap that up for today's video, guys. It is, like I said, getting evening time. We're losing sun, and I got to get a little more work done here still. But we will catch you guys all again probably Tuesday there, beginning of the week. Thanks for tuning into Armands High Life, everybody. Bye, guys.